Today we'll be starting with the next topic for our PYQ 2025. We'll be having the questions of control and coordination, the next topic. Okay, so let us see question number 1. So hope so you have your notebook with you. Which one of the following does not show diffuse type of nervous system? Okay, so do you know, in this topic, before going for the discussion and all, you should have the mind map in front of you, that whatever things are given here in your textbook, so you should go all the things here word to word. Okay, so question number 1. What is question number 1 here? That which one of the following does not show diffuse type of nervous system? You should know the hierarchy, that if you are talking about the nervous system, how the development is there in case of non-chordates. Starting from the phylum Porifera up to chordata, how many different steps you are getting in the development of the nervous system, so that you will be coming to know that which kind of developmental stages you can see in Porifera, then Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda. Okay, then you have mollusca, then echinodermata, then hemichordata, and last is chordata. Okay, so I think as a mind map you should be having this hierarchy level with you people. Okay, so the answer for this question, what are the options given here? Options given are sponges, then hydra, then we have the enteric system of the man, and we have the ctenophora. Okay, so your answer here is, that is sponges. Okay, you have the sponges here. Remember that they does not give you the diffuse type of nervous system. In sponges it is very simple one. Got it? Then question number 2. What is question number 2? Central nervous system located on the ventral side of the body is seen in dash. Then Nidarians, Platyhelminthes, Ctenophora, and mammals. So what should be your answer? Your answer here is Platyhelminthes. Okay, ventral side of the body. So you should know that exactly what is the position of the nervous system in case of chordates and in case of non-chordates. So students, you know that in case of non-chordates we have the nervous system which is towards the ventral side of the body, and in case of chordates your nervous system is there towards the dorsal side of our body. Okay, please note down. So your answer here is Platyhelminthes. Okay, question number 3. Covering of the bundle of nerve is dash. What are the options here? That is endoneurium, perineurium, epineurium, and endothecium. So what should be your answer here? Your answer here is epineurium. Okay, remember this is the answer for your question. Okay, students, please note down all the answers in your notebook very perfectly. Okay, so for question number 3, C is the correct option. These are very simple questions initially, based on what here, that which kind of nervous system is present in which kind of animals here, specifically in case of non-chordates, right? Next question, question number 4. You just see the question number 4 here. The riboprotein components of neuron are, you know the structure of neuron. You know that we have the cyton, then we have the axon, we have the dendrites and all. You have seen all the proper structure of this neuron. Okay, we have the cyton here. Got it? You just remember all the parts over here. Here you have the axon hillock followed by axon, then you have this structure here, that is telodendrites and all. Okay, these are dendrites here. Okay, students, please remember all the structures of what here, this one. Then you have the myelin sheath here. Got it? Here is your myelin sheath, right? Then you are getting the presence of the nucleus of the Schwann cells. So note down each and every part here. So this is what the structure of neuron. They are asking us that riboprotein components of the neurons are. So what are those? And you know, here you have the Niessel's granules, right? Here you have Niessel's granules and all. So you know, these are dendrites. This is the cyton or cell body. This is the axon hillock. This will be the axon getting wrapped by the myelin sheath, and these are the telodendrites. Got it? So all these structures you should know very perfectly. You should know the biochemistry of the neurons as well. So your answer here is riboprotein component of your this are Needles granules. Okay, so here you have the presence of what here? Needles granules, and you know that Needle granules are very important. They give you the secretion, and all the biochemistry of the neuron, it will be dependent on the Needles granules. Needles granules are RNA particles, and they are very exclusive things in the structure of what here? Neurons. So these are your Needles granules, and this is your answer. Your answer here is A. A is the correct answer. Next question. Connective tissue covering around the individual nerve fiber is 1 and around the bundle of nerve fasciculi is 2. So we are supposed to find out that which kind of things are available here in this. So you have the correct answer here is B. Okay, that connective tissue cover around the individual nerve fiber. You know that nerve fiber is the axon region running from the cyton, as I have drawn the diagram previously. So it is the individual nerve fiber is the connective tissue cover is endoneurium. Okay, and around the bundle of nerve fasciculi it is epineurium. Okay, so note down this. Question number 5. B is your correct answer. Question number 6. Which one of the following type of neurological cell is derived from monocytes and act as a macrophages in your central nervous system? So what are the options given here? These are satellite cells, then you have oligodendrites, then we have microglia, then we have ependymal cells. So all the cells are very important. You should know all the types of cells in the central nervous system. In your textbook they have given a very good chart, and students, please go through that chart so that you will get the diagram of that particular cell. You will come to know how the structure is there. You will come to know how the function is there. So if you are doing that chart, you will be getting the answer very quickly. Got it? So what should be your answer? Your answer here is microglia. Microglia is the correct answer. These are derived from the monocytes and they are acting as macrophages in the CNS. You know that. What are macrophages? Macrophages are these cells here. Okay, they will engulf the pathogen and they will destroy the pathogen, and they will be very helpful here to keep your central nervous system clean and clear. There won't be any infection. So these macrophages, right? These are the macrophages here. They are working as macrophages and they are very important here in the defense mechanism. So your central nervous system will be secured by the presence of these macrophage-like cells here. Got it? So microglia. And you know that glial cells are, some of the glial cells are nourishing as well. Okay, so let us go for the question number 7. What is question number 7? Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to the synaptic delay and that is neuronal transmission? You know, the transmission of impulses. You know, we have the electric impulses which are passing through. So it will give you the chemistry also, because you have some chemical reactions which are involved here in this reaction. So what they are asking us, which is incorrect. So dear students, you should know what is correct first, then only you can trace out what is incorrect. Okay, so what is the option number 1? The impulses need about 0.3 to 0.5 milliseconds to cross the synapse, because you know that what is synapse? Synapse is the junction between two neurons. If this is one neuron, got it, and if this is another neuron here, right? So this is the gap, this is the junction called as what here? Synapse. And you know that in the synapse we have the very great thing here. You have the presence of what here? Neurotransmitters. And whenever the impulse is going to be there, this impulse is passing through here like this. Got it? So this is what the thing which happens here. Next is the neurotransmitter substance is completely utilized. Option number 3, the time delay takes place to release the neurotransmitters from the presynaptic membrane. You know that this will be the, this is very important here because it gives you the presence of what here? Here you are getting the neurotransmitters. And you know that neurotransmitters are very, very important here to propagate the impulse, right? Then what is option number 5? Presynaptic membrane fails to produce the surface receptors. So they are asking us that which is incorrect. So we have the incorrect statement is the neurotransmitter is completely utilized here and postsynaptic membrane fails to produce the surface receptor. Okay, so I think B and D, these two are the similar and very, very correct options for this. Note down the change here. Okay, so B and D is the correct option here. Next. The resting potential of the axon is dash. So please remember the transmission of the impulse through the synapse, then through the axon. Both the reactions you should be able to do it very perfectly. So you should know that the resting potential of this, it is around minus 70 millivolts. Okay, so for question number 8, your answer is B. Remember the answer, minus 70 millivolts. Got it? Please note down this answer. Next, arrange the following during the generation of nerve impulse is the correct sequence. Number 1, that positive ions inside the axon and axon increases. Leakage channel gated channels are closed and membrane potential is maintained. Then membrane potential charges from minus 70 to plus 31 millivolt. 4th, permeability of the membrane for potassium ions by opening the potassium voltage gates. And 5th is sodium and potassium pump. It is going to become, that is operational. So what should be your answer here is? Your answer here is C. Okay, C is the correct option here, right? Number 1 is leakage of the channel gates are closed. Number 1, closing is must. Okay. Number 2, we have the number of positive ions inside the axons, those will increase. Okay. Positive ions inside will increase here. This is the number 2 step. Number 3, we have membrane potential charges are from minus 70 to plus 1. And last one, 4th one, permeability for the K plus ions by opening the K plus voltage gated here. Okay. And last is sodium potassium pumps. These are going to be what here? Active, right? And you have the transmission of the impulse through the axon, through the nerve fiber. So please students note down that for question number 9 we have C. C is the correct option. What is this? Number 2, number 1, 3, 4 and 5. This should be the perfect sequence. Okay, so remember, okay, prepare the mind map for this. This mind map will help you people a lot. That transmission of the impulse through the axon, through the nerve fiber. Okay, write these steps over there. Steps are given in your textbook and followed by, you just go from the synapse as well. Okay, both the things you will do it here perfectly, right? Next question, question number 10. Select the incorrect statement with respect to the saltatory conduction of nerve fibers impulse transmission. So you know that saltatory conduction you are getting through the axon from the medulated nerve fiber. Throughout the journey of this one, you are having the very great help of what here? Node of Ranvier and all, right? So what are the options given here? Options given are action potential travels a wave of membrane depolarization. Action potential jumps from one node to the another node. You know that the here you have the very great role of what, if this is the axon, okay, you have the very great role of the node of Ranvier, right? This will be the axon and this will be the myelin sheath and this is the node of Ranvier. Got it? Next is, this will be what here? Node of Ranvier, correct? And in the middle one you have, this will be the axon, or this is also called as nerve fiber. Got it? Myelin sheath of the medullated nerve prevents the flow of ions between exoplasm and the EFC, that is the peripheral fluid which is there nearby areas of what here, axon, and it is faster than continuous conduction. So they are asking us the incorrect one. So action potential travels as the nerve fiber is depolarized. There is no question of depolarized. So what should be your correct answer here? That which is incorrect, and the correct answer is A. Okay, A is the correct answer. So you should know this mechanism very perfectly. Okay, from your textbook, this series of the diagrams are there: repolarization, depolarization, then you have all the exchange of the ions, and generating the potential difference here will give you the very nice propagation of the impulse here through the nerve fiber. Okay, so do all these steps very perfectly, but your correct answer here is A, which is incorrect statement. Next, in a resting nerve, sodium and potassium pump is dash. Very important. What they are giving? Pump out 3 sodium ions and 2 potassium ions, okay, into the cell. Next is 2 potassium ions and 3 potassium, 2 sodium and 3 potassium ions are pumped into the cell. Pumps 3 potassium ions and 3 sodium ions into the cell, and pumps out 2K plus ions and 2 Na plus ions pumped into the cell. So what should be your answer? Your correct answer is A, 3:2. Got it? So this is the ratio. Remember this. That is, you are getting how many here? 3 sodium, got it, and 2 potassium ions. Remember this. This is what the ideal ratio. Okay. Next, a bundle of axon inside the central nervous system is dash. What they are asking us? That is it a nerve fiber, nerve tract, nerve net, or neurofibril? So it is the nerve tract. Okay. So a bundle of axon inside the central nervous system is called as nerve tract. Remember this particular term. Okay. Next question. Question number 13. Okay. Match the following. So students, read the question carefully and think on the options. Okay. Read column 1 and column 2. Column 1 and column 2. So column 1 is giving you the activities. Number 1 is irritability of the neurotransmitter. Got it? Number 2 is synaptic fatigue. Okay, synaptic fatigue is also there. Then we have conductivity and summation effect. And column 2 is giving you the actions over here. So what is your correct answer? Your correct answer here is C. Okay, C is the correct option. So let us have the things here. Let us see. 1, that is irritability is due to ability to perceive the stimulus and enter into the state. Okay. Next is A, that is synaptic fatigue is halting the nerve impulse transmission due to exhaustion of the neurotransmitters. Then third is D, that is conductivity is the ability to transmit the transmission of the impulse. And fourth is C. C is the many subminimal stimuli are given in quick session. Okay. So dear students, your answer here is C. So for question number 13, your answer is C. Okay. You are supposed to study all the mechanisms by heart. If you are studying this mechanism by heart, then only you will be able to answer perfectly. The sequencing, choose the correct alternative, okay, give the incorrect statement and all like this. Okay. So your theory part should be very perfect. Read the textbook word to word. Reading the NCERT word to word is must. They will not ask you any question besides your NCERT line. Okay. So dear students, please read so that you can sort out such kind of questions over here. right? Then the next question is, which of the following features is incorrect with respect to the electrical synapse? Transmission of the nerve impulse, that is uni or bidirectional process. Gap junction is narrowest. Then easy synaptic transmission. Impulses are transmitted to neurons and non-neuronal structures such as glands or muscles. So what should be your thing here? That D is the correct answer. Impulses are transmitted from the neurons and non-neural structures such as glands and all. Okay, so remember, for question number 14, D is the correct option. Okay, please note down all the answers perfectly. Okay, now the statements. For statement also, read word to word. What is statement number 1? In chemical synapse, what is statement number 1? In chemical synapse, the rate of transmission of impulse is higher in homeotherms than PYQ'S, right? Statement number 2, in chemical synapse, synaptic cleft has width about 3.8 that is nanometer. In the light of above statement, select the correct amongst all. So what should be your correct statement? So statement 1 is incorrect and statement 2 is correct. So D is the correct answer. Okay, read these statements very, very perfectly. Got it? Then the next question. Question number 16. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to the synaptic delay? Now you are supposed to find out why synaptic delay is there. Okay, in neuronal transmission. Number 1, the impulse need about 0.3 to 0.5 milliseconds to cross the synapse. Got it? The neurotransmitter substance is completely utilized. The time delay takes place to release the neurotransmitter from presynaptic membrane, and postsynaptic membrane fails to produce the surface receptor. Okay, so question number 16, you know that we have the C option. It takes the delay to release the neurotransmitter from presynaptic gap membrane. Okay, C is the correct option. Next, again the question is there, resting potential. What is the resting potential here? Resting potential is 140 millivolts. Remember this. Straight away correct answer. Okay, you are getting here. Very simple. Next is again the same question they have given us, where your answer is this one. Okay, you know the correct answer. Last time only we have seen the things here. Okay, next. Okay, so dear students, these are the very, very exclusive questions. Please do all the questions very, very with concentration and perfectly. Okay, and in the rest of the questions we'll be dealing with the many more types of questions. Okay.